Hello, I'm Hawkins-Garland with Charlotte County Fire and EMS Public Safety, and we're going to be talking today about the safety during the 4th of July. So we know the 4th of July is a super festive time, a lot of barbecues, we have people gathering, a lot of food, but also 4th of July is known for fireworks. And so we want to make sure that if we're going to plan to utilize fireworks, that we do it in a safe manner. Now, keeping in mind all kinds of fireworks out there to buy, to purchase, to use. However, it's very important that our residents know the difference between a legal firework and a firework that is not legal. So basically, to simplify, when we talk about fireworks, sparklers are legal to use and to set off, some of the different, larger sparklers, but anything that goes up into the air and explodes is not considered a legal firework to utilize. So we're going to talk about the legal fireworks, and we're going to talk about using them. First of all, have a plan. You're going to want to make sure when you go to set off those fireworks that you are on a concrete surface, that you have a water source close by, so if something was to happen, you could quickly extinguish the fire. You're also going to want to have a large bucket of water, so any fireworks that are not used or after they are used go into that bucket of water for safety purposes. You're going to want to have the proper protective items with you: safety glasses, hearing protection, gloves to utilize. Very, very important to have those items close by. So one of the more popular things that people use around 4th of July is the sparkler. And it looks like a pretty harmless item, but we know that these sparklers get as hot as 1,200 degrees, so extremely hot. And when we picture who is using these sparklers, they're small children. So think of how this very hot item can become very dangerous in a child's hand. When it's being used by a child, they certainly should keep it as far away from them when it's lit. We want to pay attention to the type of clothing that they have on, that the clothing can't blow or sweep into where the sparkler is. And of course, feet protected as well, so the small children aren't stepping onto the hot discharge from the sparkler. Many issues with these. We know that over 25% of the emergency room visits during 4th of July are because of sparklers. And because they get so hot, they can easily set clothing on fire. They can cause face injuries, eye injuries, and hand injuries. So there's other alternatives that can be done. So with me today is Jeniffer Sexton from the Health Department in Charlotte County, and she's got some great safe things that kids can use and utilize during the 4th of July to celebrate. Hi, Jeniffer.
Hi there. Yes, sparklers can be fun, but really it might be safer just to provide some alternatives that kids can have just as much fun with. So we brought with us today some glow sticks, and these are fun, just wands, or you can put these on a string to make a necklace. They sell glow sticks in a necklace form, a bracelet form, a lot of different shapes and sizes, different colors. Let the kids go with you and pick out what they want, and that's fun and exciting too. And one thing you can do that would be a little different is hide them around your yard or wherever you're having your event while the sun is still out, and as the sun starts to set, the glowing starts to happen, and the kids can do a little hide and seek game trying to find all of the glow sticks that have been hidden. Also, we've got a red and blue silly string to be patriotic here. Kids love smashing each other in the face and all over with the silly string. You don't have to buy red and blue, but that can make it a little more 4th of July themed. And another activity that can be fun is just take a regular balloon, you can fill it with confetti, and have a race. Have the kids do an obstacle course or a race. Oh goodness! And at the end they pop the balloon and whoever crosses the finish line first. So that's a fun way to get that explosion and the firework kind of alternative that's a lot safer and more fun for the kids.
So also, do emergencies occur? Of course they do. So we also want to be prepared for those should an emergency occur. So before we start setting off fireworks and we want, and our activity starts, we want to make sure that we have a portable phone, a cell phone to call 911 close at hand should an accident occur or an emergency, even an injury. So what do? We call 911. What is that dispatcher going to need? They're going to need to know a definite address of where you are at Don't rely on those cell phones to GPS units to locate you for 911. They're going to need an address, a location. So if you're not at your home, it's important that you know the exact address of where you are at. Send someone out to the road to flag in those emergency responders, and listen very carefully to the dispatcher. That dispatcher is able to give step-by-step instructions on what to do before the emergency responders arrive. So great information, Charlotte County Fire and EMS and Charlotte County Health Department, Florida Department of Health. We want to wish you a very, very happy 4th of July, but we want it to be a safe one as well.